Picture this. It's the late 80s or early 90s. You're sitting in a packed movie theater. The lights go down. Your heart starts pounding. A rugged hero steps onto the screen and growls, "I'm too old for this." Or he charges into battle, face painted blue, roaring one word that still gives chills today: freedom. That man was Mel Gibson. He wasn't just an actor. He was the action star, the romantic lead, the director who made us feel something deep. For many of us over 45, Mel Gibson defined movie nights, date nights, and the films we still quote today. But real life doesn't follow a movie script. Just hours ago, on December 30th, 2025, news quietly broke that Mel Gibson, now 69, and his longtime partner Rosalind Ross have ended their 9-year relationship. No scandal, no public drama, just the closing of a chapter. Welcome to Xplained Daily. Today, we're looking at this moment not as gossip, but as reflection. A new chapter in the life of one of Hollywood's most enduring legends. Mel Gerard Gibson was born in 1956 in New York, then raised in Australia. He exploded onto the scene with Mad Max in 1979. That wild, post-apocalyptic energy made him iconic overnight. Then came The Road Warrior. Then Lethal Weapon with Danny Glover. Those buddy cop movies we watched again and again. By the 90s, Mel Gibson was everywhere. Braveheart, The Patriot, What Women Want, Signs. Behind the camera, he proved himself again. Braveheart won Best Picture and Best Director. The Passion of the Christ became a global phenomenon. Hacksaw Ridge earned him another Oscar nomination years later. Through success and controversy, Mel Gibson remained larger than life. For longtime fans, he wasn't just a star. He was part of our memories. In 2014, after his marriage to Robin Moore ended and following a turbulent period, Mel met Rosalind Ross. She was a screenwriter, a former champion equestrian vaulter, creative, athletic, and grounded. Despite a 34-year age gap, they connected. Mel once said, "It's just a number. She's an adult. We dig each other." They kept their relationship mostly private. A few red carpet appearances, but a quiet life focused on family. In 2017, their son Lars Gerard Gibson was born, Mel's 9th child, a moment he described as one of the happiest of his life. Rosalind later wrote and directed Father's Stew, with Mel producing and acting. It wasn't just a relationship. It was a creative partnership. They built a life together in Malibu, surrounded by nature and family. For nearly a decade, they seemed solid. But yesterday, the couple confirmed they have ended their relationship. In a joint statement, they said they are grateful for their son and committed to being the best parents possible. Sources say they actually separated quietly about a year ago. No public fallout, no finger-pointing, just two people choosing privacy and respect for their child. This year hasn't been easy. In January 2025, wildfires destroyed their Malibu home. Rosalind and young Lars evacuated safely with their pets while Mel was away working. Later, Mel said the loss of belongings didn't matter. What mattered was that his family was safe. That mindset says a lot about where he is in life now. As 2025 comes to a close, Mel Gibson is stepping into another new chapter. At 69, he's still working, still directing, preparing the long-awaited sequel to The Passion of the Christ, set for release in 2027. He's also a devoted father to 9 children, spanning generations. Breakups are never easy, especially after 9 years and a child together. But there's something quietly admirable here. No chaos, no headlines filled with blame, just maturity, respect, and a shared focus on their son. For those of us who grew up watching Mel Gibson on the big screen, this reminds us of something important. Even legends evolve. Life brings triumphs, mistakes, healing, and new beginnings. Mel Gibson's story isn't ending. It's simply turning the page. And if history tells us anything, he's no stranger to redemption, growth, and resilience. So here's to Mel Gibson, the actor, the director, the father, a man closing one chapter with grace and stepping into the next. If this video brought back memories of those classic Mel Gibson films that shaped your younger years, tap like, share it with a fellow fan, and follow Xplained Daily for more stories that actually matter. And tell me in the comments, what is your all-time favorite Mel Gibson movie, and why does it still stay with you? Here's to new chapters in 2026.